Hello, everybody. How are we doing today? Let's see, is everybody still connected? Oh, look at that. So this is the food paint challenge reference for this week. But before I do that, I'm going to do a Pokemon from memory as a warm-up. There's a poll up currently that people can vote in for which one I do. I may do the other ones near the end of stream. If I'm feeling up to it, we'll see. I'm pretty just like wiped out today. So, but two of those are suggestions from my TikTok, and the last one is just one I put on there for kicks and giggles. So, oh, you're welcome. I think it's a lot easier to do if you have made that same mistake before and have had to fix it really fast. So, no judgment from me. How are you doing today? Oh, yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, having the little, I forget what they call them, the little quick buttons is helpful a lot of the time, but also means that sometimes things are in the way. Very easy to misclick one of those. But all's well that ends well. I'm really excited about this food paint challenge. Honey is hard to do, but I love the expression that this little bear is making. Look at him. He's side-eyeing so hard. What's he looking at? And he only has one nostril. He really, like, if you just look at the face, looks more like a monkey than a bear, I think. It's something about the way the snout is created. Or maybe I just associate the up to no good expression with monkeys. Yeah, exactly. It's got those vibes to it. So maybe once I finish this, I'll do like a proper art piece, and then I'll just zoom in on the monkey face and make it an emote for kicks and giggles. I'm kind of glad that Nidoqueen is winning because I remember her better. She has a bikini, so she's easier to remember. I probably remember the shiny coloring better than I remember the regular coloring, though. I maybe should have made the poll 5 minutes instead of 10, but that's okay. Let's see. You guys want to see what else I've been working on? We can go here. Here's my last Pokemon from memory that I did with Jick. His expression is ridiculous. This is the face I make when I've been working customer service for 3 hours and somebody asks me to check in the back. I think considering I had no reference, I did pretty good on the hands and the feet for this one. Let's see, I've got some color corrections of the lyric art that I'm starting to sell from my Year of Lyrics project. Long ago in a distant land. Yes, perfect. I haven't watched that in so long. Gosh, last time I watched that, I think I was in my teens, early 20s. That's a thought. Yeah, it was really good. I remember that episode where he gets turned into a chicken. That one was like my favorite. Let's see, here's one of my year lyrics that I'm gonna turn into a sticker design. He ends up like in a cockfighting ring, and he has to figure out how to unchickenfy himself. I don't remember it like super well, but I do remember being very amused by it. So this original isn't up yet, but I'm planning to make this one into a sticker design, which I'm excited about because this is one of my favorites. And let's see, all sorts of other things. So some lyric art I've been working on. Some of these just need some color correction because the neon colors don't scan very well, so I had to mess with that. Today I've been working on making the Halloween line art into a proper coloring sheet, which involves cleaning up the lines. So I've done like half of this and I need to do the other half. And hopefully I'm going to be able to figure out how to make it so that it's layered so that you can pull the line art off and have a clear background, because I'd like to do a kind of like coloring contest kind of a thing to do a giveaway for new stickers. We'll see if I'm smart enough to figure that out though. I don't own Photoshop, so that's the easiest way to do it probably, and that's not something that I have. So we'll see if I can manage it. Yeah, I vaguely remember that one. I should rewatch that actually at some point. It's so good. The Scotsman episode is a classic, for sure. And I'm sure I loves that episode. I'm sure that's his very favorite. Okay, I think that at this point we can call Nidoqueen the winner. And if something crazy happens, I'll just do another one. Okay, I want my sketchy pencil. Listen to me, thank you. What else is really good? So the main part of Nidoqueen that I remember is the bikini. I never watched that. I'm not a big Star Wars person in general. I'm a original series Star Trek bitch. I have watched the majority of the Star Wars movies, but I haven't really expanded outside of that. Okay, can I remember the body shape of Nidoqueen is the next question. I know she has like haunchy legs. Not quite that round, but we can give her crazy hips. She's allowed. Does she have like lizard feet? I don't remember. Maybe it will come to me in time. She probably has like claw feet. But I know that she has a little bikini bottom with another, like a band, and then it goes like this. Oh, interesting. All I know is that, oh, I would say a surprising amount of people. I don't know that it's actually surprising. A large amount of people are really horny for General Grievous, which is not something I would have expected. And she has like her little these things. I kind of want to give her a belly button. I don't think she has one. I have made this a weird size. Let's see. What? Do I remember what her face shape is? Because it's vaguely lizardish, but I think that she has like a different colored jaw on the bottom. Because I think that, oh, it's like a little overhang and it does like that. Yeah, I think in general people are pretty into anything that has multiple arms. That's a vibe that I've gotten from like a lot of people. She has this, and then there's like a little horn there, right? Does she have another horn like up here? Maybe? Maybe I'm mixing that up with No King. But like, God, I'm gonna need to work on this pose like a lot. This doesn't make sense. But they have like the ear shape is kind of like that, and then like that, I think. And I remember that they have like a color line inside of the ear. I think I've made the head like a horrible size. Yeah, it's definitely a combo deal, but I think that the number of arms you have is directly proportional to how many monster fuckers want you. Because like tentacles, for instance, anything that can like hold you down, I guess. Oh, she has a tail too. I know that. I want to reconfigure this position once I get the idea of what everything has. I think she has like those. And I don't remember the feet. So I'm gonna go with like claw dinosaur feet. Because that seems to make a vague amount of Pokemon sense. But that doesn't feel right. Maybe I'll remember as I go on, I don't know. Okay. What else? I think her hands are just like little nubbies with claws. Pretty sure. But I feel like that's not the right shape. Like maybe... I think they have knee pads. They don't look like they have cargo pants. I remember that much. Because that's Kangaskhan. And all these proportions are just like absolutely wonky, and I need to figure that out in a second. But does she have angry eyes? Like the angry triangle eyes, I think. Like that. And a nostril, probably. I think this head shape is wrong. I think it needs to be rounder. And I don't know about the second horn. Okay. We're gonna do another sketch in a shape that isn't so awful. I'm trying to think about what the like official art pose is, and usually they're just kind of like from the side. So kind of like that leg here. Let me just lower this opacity down so it's not as distracting. It's like leg here. God, this is gonna be such a bad time lapse. It's gonna be confusing. So like, yeah, I think that leg shape is better. It's more like that. Oh, I think she has shoulder pads. I think it goes like kind of like that. And I feel like I'm missing some sort of like elbow contraption, but I don't know. Oh, that is disappointing. You'd think that with there being aliens and all, that they'd let you do some funky little combo deals or something. I know that these like kind of end up looking like boobs, but I'm trying so hard to not just make them boobs. And her little bikini briefs here. Cause she does have boob plates. That's a thing. And for some reason I remember that the most out of any part about Nidoqueen. I think I've made that too far forward. So like there maybe. I really am so unsure about the second horn. I don't know. I think she has a spike on the ear. Like that. I think that's better. I think I made her feet too long, but I don't think that I actually care that much. Oh, I forgot her little... I don't know what the proper word for those are. Her little spikies. I'm sure that there's like some official name since it's like a dinosaur dealie. I think that's vaguely recognizable. I feel like the neck shape is kind of funky, but that's okay. Okay. Is there a second horn? I'm so hung up on that horn. I don't know. I feel like there's more than one, but I also don't know like exactly where it would go. Oh, you know, it would have been smart if I had actually preloaded images of these so that I could just pull them up after I was done. Although I guess that would have defeated the purpose of doing them by memory. Let's see. Oh, I didn't add the knee pads here. But that's okay. I can do that momentarily. I think they have like something kind of like that. I'm gonna want to do that on a different layer. Wrong layer. Little nostril. Too big. Smaller than that. There we go. That's better. Okay, now spikies. I think that that's pretty recognizable even if I don't get everything right. Excuse me. Okay, let's add some color. Queen is blue and king is purple. What blue though? Like there maybe? What color is her bikini when she's not shiny? I know it's pink when she's shiny. I think, sorry, I shouldn't click my tongue. It's loud. Yeah, I was gonna say, since it's Pokemon and this was an early gen, it's probably gonna be like a cream color or like a light green. And since her shiny is green, I think it's probably cream. Okay, so I think the bottom of her jaw is the same color as her bikini. because you should match your lip and your outfit, and everybody knows that, including Pokemon designers. Let's see here. So I want her ear, because I remember there's like a shadow line in the ear that the designers use a fair amount really to just give like a flat shadow. So I think that's probably, yeah, that's fair. There's a lot of different names for the same colors too. And people will argue with you about colors all the time. You know, my least favorite color, like it's not that I dislike the color, I find the color useful, but my least favorite color name is greige, which is like a mix of gray and beige that a bunch of furniture are being done in now. Like it's the trendy color. And the color itself is fine. Like it matches with a bunch of things and I get it. I get the point. But greige is just like such a nasty name. Why would you call anything that? That's fair. Colors are hard. And like people have different ideas about what each color should be, even if that doesn't line up necessarily with everything else.
And now for my next number, I'd like to return to the classics.
I would love to be the person who names like paint names and nail polish colors. I would have so much fun doing that. How does one get that job? Somebody tell me, hire me. I want to name 35 different things like sunset mist. When I was little, me and one of my cousins were like 4 years apart, and we're really close because we got to see each other like, gosh, at least 3 times a year. We'd spend Christmas down there and stuff like that. But we'd make these like little businesses, I guess you could call it. So we'd make like a little spa business and paint our grandma's nails and stuff like that for like $1. And one of the things that was my favorite thing to do always was renaming all of the nail polish colors that she had in different themed names. So there was one year where I was super into Lord of the Rings because the movies had just started coming out. So I named a whole bunch of them, like Huckleberry Bridge and stuff like that. I would love to do that, like, as a job. Listen to me. Thank you. Is the horn cream colored, maybe? I don't remember. I should make a new layer. I did already. God, I'm so smart. See, that should be a name. So I always, when I was painting my nails a lot, I haven't done that as much lately just because I haven't had a huge amount of time and people don't see my hands, or didn't until I started streaming as much. But I always have a bright red and I call that blood of my enemies red. Always. That doesn't matter what the actual paint name is, it's blood of my enemies red. And clearly you'd need like a nice creamy colored sparkle and call that skulls for the skull throne, right? It should be if it isn't. I haven't used the actual Warhammer paints, I don't think. I had Reaper brand when I was doing painter minis, but they should. They should. Oh, did they? I haven't done painting, mini painting in like a long time. Because I started doing it when the guy I was dating was really into Warhammer and doing like fantasy minis is what I started doing. What color am I missing? I want that to be a darker shade of that. So I started doing like fantasy minis, and I just started using his paints at first, and then I got my own, especially once like after we broke up, because that was not a good breakup. Um, but I always used the Reaper ones and not the whatever brand he was using. I don't remember what brand it was. But they came in pots and had like super limited color range. Like they only had one purple, which just seems wrong to me on a number of levels. Like almost every single nerd man that I've ever known in my entire life, their favorite color is purple. Why would you only have one purple option? Oh, my thing disconnected. Thank you so much for that. That's super helpful. There we go. Come on, buddy. I still have my paints somewhere, but they're probably like super dried out. I think I still have the first mini I ever painted because I did a fantasy mini was my first one. And I cannibalized another mini to get a skull off of it so that the one that I did has like a skull flail. I don't know which one because the reason we started doing it was because he was working on painting a Warhammer army and I am not up to date on any of that stuff, nor was I then. I'm trying to remember like any defining characteristics, but this was a significant amount of time ago. Like the things I remember, there was a banner that doesn't help anything. There were guns that also doesn't help anything. Um, I think he did yellow and blue for the colors because I know the colors like mean things. That's as much as I got. Oh, I was talking Warhammer armies. For the fantasy one, it was more like D&D stuff. So mine was like some sort of elf, I think, like a drow, and I gave her a skull flail. Yeah, they definitely had guns. I remember that much. And other than that, I don't really know enough to say. Okay, I think that looks vaguely like Nidoqueen. I'm gonna do some like, well, I was gonna say I'm gonna do some basic shading, but I don't really want to, so I'm not gonna. We'll sign this and call it done, because it's just supposed to be a warm-up. I'm not supposed to be like going whole hog on this sucker. So these are a good warm-up and they make for good social media content, which I hate saying. Yeah, I'll pull up a photo in a second here. The date is, oh, it's the 8th. Oh, that's right. There was a Pokemon thing today that I definitely didn't watch, and I should. Okay, let me pull up a photo. Oh yeah, that's not too bad. The pose is boring. Oh, it's like this pose. I did remember an actual pose, maybe. Here, I'll do official art instead of the one that I'm looking at. I probably should really like decide which things I'm doing and then save photos so that I can pull them up like a lot easier. Come on, buddy, you can do it. Come on, laptop. There we go. This is going to be huge when I put it in, probably, but also that's what she said. Oh, it's hidden. There we go. See, that's not that bad. The blue's a little off, but it's a vague concept. I think it's so weird that I remember that line in the ear and like nothing else. Yeah, so they kind of have knee pads, but it's more like segmented versus actual knee pads. Not too bad, all things considered. Sometimes somebody asks you to draw something from memory and you remember really weird things about it because you have a brain that's strange. Interesting. I think that means that you get to make up all the lore, right? Yeah, it's close. Okay, to the main event. Sneaky little bear. Okay. This one, I wanted to make sure that I mentioned this. The photo is by somebody else this week, Vicky here. So I wanted to make sure to shout that out since it's usually Dennis who does those. Uh-huh. And now we can draw a little guy with some lemons. Those lemons, I know Dennis isn't in the United States, but like you can really tell by the shape of the lemons. Which is like so weird. I wouldn't have thought about that like right off the bat, but stuff in the US is like so specifically shaped and marketed that anything like even vaguely misshapen like that wouldn't be sold, which is a whole thing, but maybe I want to just do the general shape and then fill it in. I have drawn a honey swirler or whatever that thing is called before, but I did it in a different style. Lemon one. I'm wondering if maybe the lemons are from like a tree he has on his property. So he does seem to have a nice property just from the reels and stuff he's been putting on his Instagram. That is not in the right spot. That's better. Maybe I made that all too big. Easy to fix when you're doing it digital. Oh, interesting. Does Warhammer have the similar kind of D&D thing where if you're good enough, whatever, you get to reach like a god status? Okay, little bear head can go here with his little hat. Only happened once, okay. And I'm guessing since we don't know a lot of her lore, it wasn't Cassandora. Am I saying that right, Cassandora? I'm just guessing. Fair. I maybe should have made this on a separate layer so that I could move it around a bunch. Now I guess the lemon is actually in front of it. Like that. It's like a square front. And I'm not going to do a one-for-one of the label. I can tell you that right now, because that's too much work. And also maybe has some copyright issues if I try to sell it. We can do a little bit of a label and maybe put a B on it or something. Excuse you? I did not tell you to close. I'm even wearing the glove today. I finally remembered to get the glove and it's still acting funky. So he has kind of a square shape and then the corners are rounded. Kind of does that. Gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. Ugh. Oh, for fuck's sake. Stop it. Stop it. Okay. I actually probably have like this same honey container in my kitchen. I know we had one that was this brand at least. Although maybe I used it all. Sigmar. Oh, Conan the Barbarian. That's good. I watched that once. It was not the best movie I've ever seen. I love that though. Just like do something incredible, hang out for a little bit, then dip. I think that's the way life should work. I think I'm going to cutify this a little bit because I want to. I don't know that I can avoid cutifying it either because I'm just like that. I'm so cute. that it just translate directly into my art and I can't stop it or help it. I think that's too brown. I think I want to emphasize the side eye here a bit. I think his head is crooked, and that's something that I probably want to fix. Oh, it is the Warhammer. Got it. Oh, exciting. Let's see, we have some definition in the cap here. And I could make this more one-on-one and add like the connection point, but I think it's cuter and funnier if I don't do that, so I'm not gonna. Because I love his little expressions so much. He's so funny and I love him. I think I do want to move all this down just a little bit. Like there. Okay, what do I want to do for the tag? I don't think I want to add the signature select tag that's on the tag, like on the label, but we can add a little bee. What if I do a couple little bees? Just like little guys, like this. And maybe a little beehive. Can I draw a beehive without knowing what it looks like? We're gonna find out. I think it's just like this, and then like that, and then it has a little door in the bottom, like that. And I think that's recognizable. Yeah. Doesn't feel like it'd be something that you really get to keep, but maybe it's something you run into. I think this is at the wrong angle. I think it needs to be like that. I think I'm just going to kind of cartoonify everything because I feel like it. I think that's more my classic style anyway. And I don't really like those shapes. Oh my god, that would be so funny. We should do that. You're 100% right. I love that. Oh, I need to look up a reference because there's one in specific that I'm thinking about. Laudanum is like, what the hell? Although that's true for like so many things. Let's just do vintage drug label and see how that goes. Stock images are ruining my life. Maybe cough syrup will help. I just love that humans left to their own devices come up with like the most insane cures for things. Cures in air quotes. Here we go. So let's just, okay. I'm gonna erase what's there and then make another layer to mess with it. So let's just do like kind of a basic label brand shape and not actually put anything in there. Then just add like the craziest shit in here. And maybe I'll do like a different thing. One night cough syrup. You only have one night left. Just take it. You don't care. I probably want a different pencil than this, but this is fine. Laudanum. Let's see. Let's throw some opium in there. Usually alcohol was a regular one. It still is, actually, for that matter. There is still alcohol in most cough syrups. Oh, morphine. There's one with morphine in it. I'm just gonna put like a little percent label by them, but not put numbers. Because like there is some in there. Do you want to know how much? Too bad. I think I'll skip meth, but reasonable suggestion considering. Okay. I think I just kind of want to go ham on this right off the bat. Do I want to do oils and then do line art over that, maybe? No, this is what I want. Let's see, we can start here, just block in stuff. I want you to be under the line art, please. Thank you. Was it really? I guess I don't know my meth history facts. Let me lower the opacity on that so I can actually see what I'm doing. Let's do like that color for the... I was looking at like actual labels and pulling stuff from that. Vintage labels on the Googles. Well, the DuckDuckGos, because I don't trust Googles. I think I want to layer underneath that to do the darker portion of this, just so that those don't mix right off the bat. It may be. I'm not saying you're wrong, for the record, just I don't remember that off the top of my head. Ooh, too big. Here we go. I literally just said it was the 8th earlier, and my brain was like, oh, is it the 10th? Should you have posted something today? No, it's not, brain. Shut up. Having a brain that's filled with bees is like really fun all the time, forever. I think I kind of want to push the saturation level of the honey a bit. So let's start there. Work our way around. And I once again have not decided what I'm doing with the background for this, which I'm sure will shock and amaze all of you that I didn't think something through. I may do like a kind of basic honeycomb pattern in the background just because why not? It's not too overly complicated and will look nice probably, because I would like to start adding more of these as prints to my imprint. Okay. So I think for the most part, I just want to work on the color for the honey, and then most of the expression and stuff goes over top of that with some white highlights and line art. So let's mess with this a bit. See how that goes. So I want something that's a bit more in the yellow range for the highlights. Like the part where the light's shining through. And then we'll go redder for the shadows. I know words. Oh? Have we had a realization? Cocaine Bear's little helper? There were so many things called Mommy's Little Helper that were just, yeah, I guess if you knock your kid out, that's helping in one way or another. Okay, let's see. Also down here's sun coming through. I think maybe I'm gonna add more of a greener tone to the lemons to make them stand out a little bit more. Just because for now they're gonna blend in with the honey pretty intensely. Let's do some redder shadows in here. probably, well, I was going to say maybe I'll desaturate the shadows a little bit, but maybe not also because I kind of want to push the colors pretty hard on this because it's fun and art should be fun. Yeah, the history is a wild journey. I think since I'm doing line art on this, I will probably go back through with an eraser and clean up the bits here that are kind of sloppy. Or maybe I won't. We'll see how I'm feeling. I am like really tired today. I'm just like exhausted on a spiritual and a physical level. It's been one of those weeks. I say one of those weeks as if this entire year hasn't been like that for me. But hey, we're still going. We can do it. We may not want to do it, but we can. Yeah, I do think some like darker color in here will help with this. Yeah, that's better. Thank you, Shrimp Check, that I'm the one who set up anyway. I was hunched over like a little goblin. Hydrate, sippy, on it. Here we go. There you go. Accomplished. Stretchy, yes. I can also do wrist stretches. Give me just a second. Ooh, that makes him look tired. I don't like that. Okay. Stretching. Ooh, my back just popped really loud. I do think I've made him a bit squatter than the reference photo, but I like it better. Yep, I am a Rice Krispie bitch this week. Snap, crackle, pop. Ooh. Okay, hand and wrist stretches commencing. Oh, you know what would be funny for the background if I did like some of that trippy 60s art that people use in the background for when somebody's tripping balls? That would be really funny. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I won't do full line art. Maybe I'll just do like edges and stuff. I'm gonna need to look up a reference for what I'm thinking of because like even though I know what I'm thinking of, my brain is not connecting the dots the way that I would like. Yes, exactly. You get it. Ooh, okay. Stretch is done. I do think I'm gonna get up and go to the bathroom really fast, and then I'll be right back. And then we can play with this some more. Ooh, so be right back. Okay, I have returned. I think I'm digging how the honey looks so far. I am going to want to do some more specific highlights with a detail brush, but for now, let's work on the cap, which this layer should be above this one. Which maybe plain black is kind of boring. Maybe I want to go with like a blue, really saturated blue there, like that. Maybe lighter blue for highlights. So like right along here, right here. Okay. Now, what do I want to do? Maybe mess with the lemons. Do you think I want to give them like a greener tint? Like around there, perhaps. So that it stands out a little better against the orange and yellow tones in the honey. Doesn't need to be like a big difference, but let's see. Probably detail brush for the stem and stuff. Should probably want to make a bit more of a greener green than the lemon green. Probably want to add a little bit of that over here too. Still think that doesn't look as round as it should. Go back to that one. I think that's a little bit better.
Best be careful, don't get familiar with the caving ground. It's the trick of all who surround them, captured in their clouds, longing to feel what it means to be true. I felt the plane break, strange race, lead boots, men who creaking, and then knowing just a touch, think nothing of it. When our fingers reach in, carve your eyes all blank as the pavement. You know you don't need them. Try not to scream when you see what we do. I felt the world blink, strange thing, wild eyes inside, slowly moving like a dream. Does it all night under the sun, spinning secret colors. Nothing we say, nothing we do is new. Erase the pain, then you wouldn't recognize me. But nothing we say, nothing we do is for you.
I think I'm going to play around with the shadow colors a little bit. And I'll mess around with the background and then I'll do some finishing touches. Okay. Let me look up. Let's see what's the right wording for this. Trippy 60s background. Let's try that. See what it gets me. Oh, maybe I should do. Let's play with some radial symmetry today. Do I want rotational symmetry? I don't remember. So if I do something like this, I'm just gonna like do some sort of honeycomb like this, and then smear it a bunch. I think that that will get a kind of concept going. But I don't think I want to do it with the oils. I think I want to do it with something else. Let's play with that. What color should I make this? How does that look? That looks like nothing. Okay. Really like kind of funky green. How about that? No, I don't like that. Oh, what's that do? I haven't played with that before. Oh, yes. This is good for background. I like that. Let's add a second color. Hi, Sky! I'm trying to figure out how to make a weird background before I put finishing touches on this. could do this like properly and make one really good shape and then copy and paste it, but I think that the kind of slapdash different sizes is going to add to the vibe of the trippy background. I do think that I need to add some more stuff so that we don't just have the white hanging out in the back. I just want to change the background color a bit. I think somewhere around there, maybe. Maybe I actually don't want the honeycomb. Mm. Actually, maybe I want to change this to overlay. I think actually I just like that plain. I say plain as if I didn't throw like 35,000 different things on it. I think I like that without the honeycomb addition. Then just add some shade on that to make it look more like there's a thing. I know words. No, I don't. I think just doing like a something like that. I feel like maybe adding a blur to this bit will make that better. Oh no, that just makes my eyes hurt. Maybe perspective blur. I think maybe something like that. Okay. Now we do need to add in the label color here, which I'm not going to go straight white. Maybe like around there. Go back to this. Am I underneath the honey? Yes. Let's do that just to get the base color down. Then I'll go over top with a detail brush. Like so. I do need to add some more background color too because I can see the purple coming through some places. That's easy to fix though. Okay. I think I'm gonna. Ooh, I probably don't want to use that brush. I probably want to use maybe that one. It's not centered even remotely. Ooh, nope. I did not make a new layer before I started writing things, which was a mistake. I swear, like 90% of doing digital art is just fighting layers. By fighting layers, it's not the layer's fault, it's my fault. That's closer, but I think Tusted needs to be centered a little bit more. I caught the end of the R. Gosh dang it. There we go. Okay. I don't know if I spelled all of this right. Does it really matter? I don't think so. I go insane if I can't have more layers. I really do. Oh, maybe I want that part up at top. Let's do that here. There you go. That layer can go away now. I do want to clean up the... Oh, I love how I didn't even actually use that new layer I made. That's fine. Let's clean that up a little bit. Okay. I think another layer with some detail for... I guess I want that to be on the yellow side. The last highlights on the honey jar. Yeah, I saw that too, which is wild, and I'm impressed by it. But yeah, I sent that to Jick, who does his draw from memories in MS Paint. Just like I don't know how you'd be so smart to get that, but I can't do it. Yeah, exactly. Impressed and horrified. It's like, I don't know, putting a collar on an eldritch beast or something. Like, I'm impressed that you could do that, but what other horrors are there? I don't know. I don't know if it's the Tomb of Horrors or not, but the vibe gets across, so. I still need to go and do more background color. That's what I'm forgetting to do. So I think I need to blend that out a little bit. That's better. Okay. Background colors. Yeah. I don't remember what it's called though. Let's do like that color and see how that goes. Back here. Okay, let's do some line art and then let's all go take a nap. I don't think I want to do straight black line art. What do I want to do? Probably something like more saturated in like kind of browny red realm here. There's so many names like that, it's hard to keep them all apart. Okay, let's... Well, maybe it doesn't... Well, I think it does need the line art in the face, but I think the rest of it looks fine. What do I want to use as the line art, though? I think something with some texture. I think I like that. We'll see though. I think that I do want to kind of mess with the line art colors so that it shifts with the shadows. Maybe I just want to do it in the shadow. We'll see. Do you think I need to darken up the pupils a bit? Maybe the nostrils too. That's good. Just split my soul evenly between all the pieces of yarn I have. Never be able to find them all. I can't even find them all. That's too muddy. Maybe an orange instead. No. That's better. I don't think I like that. I think I liked it better with just some of the dark outlines and not all of it. But I do think I'm gonna outline this here a little better. Like that. Oh, interesting. Up to your intelligent bonus. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, exactly. Just spread it out. Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, that would be better. Okay. I guess I probably want to pose the lid a little bit, and then I think that's it. Oh my gosh, yeah. That's so funny. Oh, I still have that turned on. I should turn that off and then see what I think. Yeah. I think I need to do something with his paw there too, but think overall this is pretty good. Let's go back to that color and outline this a little bit. Yeah, I think that's better. Okay, we made that. Wow. I'm gonna sign it and then we'll call it good. I want this one. Oh, do I want that one? I've been signing these with the oil brushes. This is fine. Yeah, I like this one. I do really like this face. I may legitimately make this an emote just because I think it's so funny. I would redo it in the same emote style, but oh, maybe I want to darken his pupils a little bit while I'm here. Yeah. And we already established that today is the 8th. Yeah, exactly. And you can tell because we can see him and he's full. Maybe I should make it like a little, I don't know, higher trippy emote. That would be pretty funny. Okay, so there's that, and I will bring up the original reference photo. So we made ours a little bit different this time. Just a little bit, though. It's fine. It's fine. I do think I'm getting better at these, which, spoiler alert, practicing art makes you better, and sometimes that makes you really angry. It's like, oh, all those people who told me to actually work at it, that actually works? What the heck? That's rude. Okay. Is there anything else that I wanted to do today? I don't think so. I think really I just want to go lay down. I'm tired. Yeah, exactly. It's rude. Honestly, I should be able to just download things like in the Matrix. Just give me like a freaking beta tape of how to do X thing and let me download it into my brain. That's the only ethical way to let me learn things, because otherwise I have to work at it. Not about it. I say as I continue to work on everything all the time forever. Let's see who else is alive today. Let's see, we haven't gone to see Ari. Ari is working today, so let's do that. A fellow bean as well. Let's see what they're working on today. If it'll load. Well, yeah. If you can get one, then why not get a whole bunch? Oh, they're working on traditional today. They usually do digital. Come on, you can load it, buddy. I believe in you. Okay, it doesn't actually want to load, but That's who we'll read today. Love it. Toasters are great, though. A good toaster lasts you a lifetime. Interesting. That is a difference. Let me make sure I'm getting the username right. Oh, it looks like painting today. Carving things. Okay. All right. They're intended for mature audiences, but we are definitely mature. I haven't laughed at a fart joke in like a whole week. I'm mature. I'm ready for this. Okay. Well, thank you for being here. Thanks for chatting. And I'll be back on Friday when we should be able to finish the. I'm going to switch to the ending screen while I'm talking about this. Where I should be able to finish the Halloween sticker sheet, and then we can move forward with that. I have quite a few new stickers planned, so that's going to be our next big drop, aside from all the originals and stuff that I've been putting up. Yeah. You know what? New gender every week, I think, is a vibe. There are too many new ones to not test them all out, right? All right, the raid's gonna go. So bye. Thank you. Take care of yourselves. And I'll see you on Friday, if not before. Bye.